Hey guys, RedPandaMining here. Hope y'all had a great weekend. I sure had a busy day today. I've been working on various projects. I tried making videos on them, but I didn't quite get them done, or they kind of failed on me. So I'll be working them more throughout the next few days and let you guys know. But today or tonight, guys, I wanted to go through the AMD and the Navi announcement at CES, and what I've found in my research in the past day or so. So you guys know that AMD, they had the keynote back at CES in January 9th, and they talked about the 7 nanometer Vega 2 CPUs, GPUs, but they're more tend to the data center stuff. And not really the consumer gaming style because of the pricing. The pricing is quite high. So I watched a video on the Adored TV. If you guys don't know, Adored TV was the first guy who leaked the RX Navi 3080, 3070, 3060 news. I'll link this video in the description. This is also, he talks about the Navi show showing at CES at around 10:30 in this video. I'll have it in the description. You guys can watch it. It's pretty long. It's pretty detailed. But I have a few snippets of information that I want to talk about Navi. Information that he got and information from redgamingtech.com. This guy is also a YouTuber as well. So the first initial thing I got from Adore TV I want to go through is he got a fact, a point where someone told him that the Navi was planned to show at CES, but the issue meant it couldn't be shown. So there was an issue apparently back in September sometime 2018, where the TSMC, the processing manufacturer, the chip manufacturer, had a problem with the Navi manufacturing. So that kind of pushed back the manufacturing process, thus making the showing to CES about Navi postponed. Apparently, that was one of the big things. That's why they couldn't announce Navi at CES. Another thing is the Vega 7 and 7 nanometer, Vega 2, a gaming GPU. So a little key thing here is the key reason for not making Vega 7 nanometer a gaming GPU is the pricing, as the GPU powered by rather expensive HBM2 memory would be too expensive, and Ethereum crazy currency seems to be heading in a down trajectory. So yeah, HBM2 is an expensive memory to manufacture. As you know, Samsung memory, I believe it's Samsung was doing the HBM2 manufacturing, and they did say it was quite expensive. But Adored TV also got a leak saying that from somebody that worked at AMD, I believe, AMD isn't breaking even on most Vega products due to the cost of HBM2. That's not surprising because I've heard of that on the first Vega products, the first Vega GPUs, like Vega 56, Vega 64 GPUs. You guys probably heard that before as well. So it's not surprising on their new Navi Vega 2 7 nanometer 16 gigabyte HBM2 that they're probably not going to be breaking even on those. So that's pretty surprising. That's pretty not surprising, actually. So Red Gaming Tech, the next part I want to go through with you guys is Navi. So now they're going to believe that Navi is going to be announced in June, and it will launch in July. I also heard that Navi will probably launch in September, October of this year. So let's go through this article. It's no secret, AMD are working hard to get their Navi architecture ready for launch, with the GPU appearing on roadmaps since Raja Koduri first announced Polaris back in 2016, which I think Raja Koduri works with Intel now, with the Intel GPUs, apparently. There have been a number of leaks concerning Navi, not least of all that is the partly funded by Sony and will be the GPU at the heart of the next generation console, the PlayStation 5. That'll be pretty cool. I'm not a console gamer. PC Master Race all the way, right guys? AMD's CES 2019 conference was certainly memorable, with several Ryzen 3000 and Zen 2 juicy details, plus, of course, the official announcement of the Radeon 7 graphics card, a GPU based on the 7nm Vega 2 architecture. The announcements at this event happened to be exactly what we've been told by a few sources in the industry, who predicted both Radeon 7 and some details announced of the Ryzen 3000 series, and many yet to be announced. We were also right about the announcements concerning CES and Ryzen 3000 Zen, as another of our sources confirmed we'd be seeing PCIe 4 on X570 chipset, plus many other details. But in here and now, while Radeon 7 is certainly exciting, there's the question of what happened to Navi. Right, guys? We didn't hear anything about Navi. We were pretty hyped about that. As you know, I'm a cryptocurrency miner. Most of you guys watching are probably miners. We were hyped about Navi, right? We didn't hear it. Well, according to a source, Navi will not be announced until around E3 2019. E3 is the electronics game show, I believe. Let's go E3. Electronics Entertainment Expo. It's going to happen June 11th of this year, 2019, ends Thursday, June 13th. Okay. Which takes place in June. The cards will then launch about a month later. I don't have the exact date. According to the source, AMD said that the GPU is looking good. At least the general feeling of the company is confident. For performance targets, I can't give specifics as I don't have the exact numbers. I wish I did, but I can tell you that according to the source, the company is targeting the low to mid-range, which, as you can imagine, is pretty wide net. It does match what Lisa Su and the other companies have said, and also other rumors that AMD is basically going to replace Polaris with Navi. AKA, you guys know Polaris is our infamous RX, 570, 580 cards, which we use for mining, right? We can, therefore, assume, this is not my source talking, I am simply giving my own 2 cents here, that the GPU will fall roughly at the level of performance of, let's say, an RTX 2060, RTX 2070. But who knows, maybe it might be a little bit more, depending on how confident AMD are with yields if they push the clocks up. We're pretty confident in the source, as they are one of the sources who confirmed the links, which proved to be true, the other links. Okay. But keep in mind, things can change, and it's possible that AMD might move up the launch plans if they feel too threatened by NVIDIA's GTX 11 series. So as you can see, the GPU architecture roadmap, 28nm, Polaris, Vega, Navi. Alright. I can also reveal that lower-end Navis of July will then be followed by a higher-end Navi part that is supposed to be arriving in 2020. Alrighty. Though no time window was given, this is puzzling because Arcturus architecture, I believe, but if I had to guess, Navi will launch first in the earlier part of the year, with Arcturus, so-called next-gen GPU, launching in the later part of 2020. Arcturus is also using 7nm plus, which is a refined version of the 7nm process from TSMC. A route AMD is also taking with Zen 3 from what the company has murmured via roadmaps and official statements. This leaves a few possibilities for Big Navi. The first part is that it will still on the vanilla 7nm process, but with a larger die, either MCM or monolithic. AMD's own roadmaps did call Navi scalable. Okay, that's good. Vega, Navi, 7nm, next gen 7nm plus, so that's going to be Arcturus after Navi. Alright. Continuing, guys, the second possibility is that Big Navi will be used as a tester for 7nm plus in preparation for Arcturus. Generally speaking, it's riskier to move the new architecture and a new process node than just one of them, as you're adding more variables. This is pure speculation on my part, though, and my source didn't give me information into this. Okay, I'm gonna skip the rest of this, guys, but basically, in my opinion, for mining, you know, they didn't say what they're gonna have Navi, if it's gonna be GDDR6 or HBM2. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be GDDR6, which because GDDR6 is gonna be a lot cheaper to manufacture. That's why they're targeting, you know, the mid to low range performance range. So as for mining, we're probably going to see, hopefully, a 30, maybe 50% plus gain in mining. As for price per hash rate, price versus hash rate, and electricity wattage, you know, that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm excited for. So if the TDP for the 3080, 3070, 3060 cards, you know, is 150 as we looked at before, and you know, with the 7nm, better architecture and lower wattage, it's going to be a no-brainer. Mining with those cards is going to be a lot better. Okay, so to end this, really, this topic, guys, I wanted to get at that mining, I feel like, is not really dead yet. For me, it's not dead. This is a passion for me. I'm assuming it's a passion for you guys as well. I don't really care about the price and like electrical watts right now. There's one thing I wanted to talk about. One state that apparently Louisiana is the lowest electrical price in the USA right now, at 9.11 watts. 9.11 cents. Sorry. I don't know if that's right. If you guys can confirm, I'm not from the States myself. I'm from Canada, and here's my electrical rate right now: 0.06 USD. USD 0.06 cents USD. So it's lower than Louisiana, all your other guys' state. But I did hear that somewhere in the States that is 0.06 cents USD somewhere in the States. So if you guys know, let me know. I'm curious to know what price you guys have. But I don't want this video going on any longer, guys. But I want to end off with a Reddit post that I thought was pretty interesting. On r/cryptocurrency. Don't look at the all-time highs. The story starts when you look at the all-time lows. This is a post by Cash Pants about 19 hours ago of making this video. I've been saying it for years. Don't look at all-time highs. Look at the yearly lows. That will tell you the growth in hodlers. 2012, $4. 2013, $65. 2014, $200. 2015, $185. 2016, $365. 2017, $780. 2018, $3,200. And this is a Twitter post by Frogolopoulos. Apocalypse. Frogapop. I can't say that word, guys. But that tells you the growth in the people who won't sell at any price. So this is the all-time lows of the Bitcoin price. So what's 2019 gonna be, guys? What, 5,000, 6,000? What's 2020 gonna be? 10,000? You know, like this chart, guys. I feel like we're gonna have like a bigger high here and a bigger lower high, right? Higher high, lower highs. You know, all that kind of stuff. That's just my opinion. Don't take that as financial advice, but I'm curious if that's gonna happen. It's just you guys can see, you know, continues to keep going up, the lower highs, right? It's just interesting. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope to have a lot better content coming out in the next week or so. More hardware stuff, more kind of interesting projects I've been working on. Please like and subscribe, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.